Why men cheat on you? Men cheat because they obviously had that behavior in them. But even if they've got it in them, there's a point at which they're going to do it because of something that you're doing. And this is not blame, but it's understanding. If you've got this in you, then you're likely to keep attracting men that will cheat on you. So what is this thing I'm talking about you might have in you? Somewhere along your path, either from an original role model like a parent or some significant male figure in your life, you've experienced that masculinity is not safe. So particularly with our father, if you're a woman, your father represents masculinity to you in a subconscious way. And if that has become unsafe for you, either because he wasn't there all the time for you, or there was trauma involved, as in a verbal abuse or perhaps other types of abuse, then the masculine will not be safe. And when you meet a guy, what you're going to do is you're going to send a message through the 93% of communication that is nonverbal. See, words are just 7% of communication, according to two studies done in the US, in UCLA in the late 1950s and early 1960s, and another one at the University of Michigan that clearly shows in intimate relationships, words are just 7%. How we are, the state from which we communicate, is most of the communication. Now, we can tell with each other whether our heart is closed, someone is closed off, or they're open. So if you've closed your heart off to the masculine, when you meet a man, yes, it might be great in the honeymoon period. But as the relationship develops and it gets more serious and you get to the point of commitment, that's when this pattern kicks in at the point of commitment. And when it kicks in, you're going to be closing your heart off. And he's not going to be able to reach you. So one of my other videos talks about how men like to quote unquote own. That doesn't mean control. That just means fully possess his woman. And if he's not doing that, if your heart is closed and you don't allow him to do that, you don't surrender your heart to him, then he's going to feel it. And then he's going to go dive straight into work and pour all his efforts into there, or maybe his own parents, or some other safe source of love, or he's going to go find someone that, at least in the honeymoon period, of course, will open their heart to him. And I'm sure if you have this pattern, you've seen it repeat over and over again. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to overcome the trauma. You need to overcome the closing off of your heart and learn how to step into your feminine state, which is where your heart is open. In your masculine, it's closed off. In men, it's the reverse. When a man is in his feminine state, his heart is closed off. He's a little boy. He doesn't step up and he doesn't handle things. And he would do something like cheat. In the masculine, he would never cheat, because the masculine is all about protection and loyalty, bravery and integrity. So cheating is not an option. He would deal with the issue and discuss it with you. So if you keep attracting this, if you change, you're going to attract something different. I hope this has been of use to you. And if it has, and you know someone that's trapped in this pattern, maybe send this video to them as well. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being here and supporting the channel.